Hello, everybody. Welcome to HomeSmart Realty Pros office meeting, March 21st. We have a lot of the usual stuff to go over, but we have some new information you're going to need to know, so stick around for that. And if you have any questions, you can raise your hand using I think it's the reactions button down there. Yeah, during the reactions button at the bottom of your screen, you can raise your hand to ask a question or comment on something, and you're welcome to do that. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to share my screen here, and here we go. Okay, there's the Zoom thing. Here's that slideshow. Here we go. All right. I think that's all good now. Okay, and we actually have the right date this time. All righty. Welcome to Enchanted Roofing, one of our smart partners. I saw Caitlin was on the call. Caitlin, do you want to say hello?
Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hopefully good. I know you guys are all muted. I just realized that. I only had a couple new things to share with you guys. We are officially offering financing. And we've had meetings with the financing people that we go through, and there's no lien on any houses. It essentially works like a credit card or just like a credit loan. It sticks with that person specifically. So we were really excited about that because if there's ever anything that your clients need to get done before closing, it doesn't affect their credit score because it's a soft pull that they do. And it takes a matter of maybe 5 minutes. And depending on how their credit is, they can qualify for no interest and no payments for the first year. So whether it's a buyer or seller, it can help them out in any way that they need. And it is for the mechanical side as well as the roofing. So as long as whatever they're wanting is between the loan amount, we can get it taken care of for them. That's really the only new news we have because we're very excited about that. So we've been pushing that we can help financially in that aspect if there's ever anybody who needs it. Because as we know, roofs are not cheap. I know that. I've learned that. And depending on what mechanical work or HVAC work you may need, that also can be super expensive. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. But I believe that's all.
Okay, awesome. And I know you guys do HVAC and stuff too. Maybe you could send us your logo and we can tie that in here.
Yeah, I definitely would be more than happy to send that over to you.
Okay.
It is a little bit newer. We started that back in October, so we're very excited to say that that's something that we are going to continue to offer. And a lot of realtors are really happy that we started offering that because now we can go out and take a look at their HVAC system as well as their roof and get it all taken care of all at once. So this way it's not more people that you're waiting on to get you estimates. We can send you the estimate still that same day with the mechanical and the roofing on it.
That's awesome. Okay, thanks, Caitlin.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Okay, Tanner from American Home Shield.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. Happy March, happy spring, even though it doesn't feel like spring right now, of course.
Happy spring, yes.
Real quick, we did have an update to our plans. A couple of things in them are the $15,000 HVAC limit per system, as well as a free preseason tune-up for those HVAC systems with Shield Complete, and a simplified contract so that way your clients will know exactly what's covered and what's not covered. I'll be dropping off some sheets, some price sheets for everyone. If they want a PDF version, I have that as well. So be on the lookout for that. But other than that, if you all need anything at all, feel free to reach out.
Okay, great. All right, Natalie. Natalie here today?
I don't think Natalie's here.
Okay, is that David?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, do you have anything you want to say today?
Sure, absolutely. So yeah, Natalie and I, we're extremely busy, which is a good thing. I hope everybody else is just as busy or getting busy. I think things are starting to break a little loose. I was in New Mexico last week. I did a couple open houses and actually got 2 buyers from the open houses. So I I think it's kind of time to get back to the basics of what we used to do pre-COVID in order to gain business. Through those 2 open houses, I got $1 million worth of business under contract. And I'll be happy to help anybody with open houses, come work open houses. If that's something you want to do, Natalie included as well. I just think that in today's market, you got to really think back to, you know, pre-COVID days of what you were doing to generate business and just get out there and make it happen. It's not going to come find you anymore. You have to go find it. And I would encourage you to not let anything drop through the cracks. Run any scenario by us. We try to do our best to answer the phone. We have a couple people that are even in the 500 credit scores that are currently under contract and moving through the mortgage process. So, you know, run it all by us. We might have a program. We're not miracle workers, but we're close. So yeah, I would encourage you to just don't let anything slip through the cracks and bring it all to the table, and let's see if we can generate some business together.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, everybody have a good week.
All right, Sarah, are you here today?
I don't
No.
see Sarah.
No, Sarah. Okay. Well, Sarah's also available to help you guys with your deals, so reach out to her as well. Okay, so that's our smart partners. Thank you all for being part of HomeSmart. We appreciate you. Okay, smart Zooms. This Friday is a really, really good one. This is David Dion. He's one of the top producers. I know he's in the top 5 nationwide for production. I can't remember where he was, but when I went to Growth Summit, he was one of the people picking up an award for top team in Arizona. And he is going to do a smart Zoom on lead generation. And that's something we all need to do more of, right? And this is, hopefully he's going to show you how to generate business without paying referral fees. So check this out. Register in the link in the RSA education class calendar is somehow not there this month. I don't know why, but you can register through the email I sent out or through the link on this page here when I send out the reminder of the class notes from today, their meeting notes. You'll be able to click on that register here link and sign up to come. You do have to register in advance. And it's noon this week, okay? Check it out. All right, I'm pretty sure it's this week. What they told me. Okay. Buffini training. I have gotten certified as a Buffini mentor, and I'm going to be bringing some of the Buffini training to our office. He is a phenomenal trainer and speaker, very funny. He's got a great sense of humor, and he really gets down to it about what you need to be doing to grow your business without paying referral fees, just working with the people who already know, like, and trust you and their friends and family. So I want to do this quick little video here to just give you a quick introduction. I'm going to be calling some of you to see if you would like to participate in this. The training is going to be right here in the Jefferson office. You don't have to buy an airplane ticket or pay for a hotel or eat in a hotel, restaurant to participate. Right here in our own office, we're going to be doing this, and it's going to be live. Group training, so there's accountability, there's sharing of information of what's working and not working, and we watch a video from Brian Buffini for about 45 minutes, and the rest of it is discussion time. It's a 2-hour class starting in 2 weeks, and I really encourage you to do this training. It really will help you do more business this year, and everybody's looking to do more business this year. It's going to be a slow year. Otherwise, their numbers are down about 20%. If you don't want to be one of those statistics that's hurting for business, come do this training. Okay, you'll make more money because you're working by referral of your own sphere of influence and not OpCity, Realtor.com, Zillow, or whatever else sources out there you might be working to get business from referrals that you got to pay for. Okay, so check this out. Let's see if we can watch this video and get to learn a little bit about it. First, we have to put up with a commercial, sorry. Let me see here. Got sound. Make sure.
Can I become a master? Can I become a millionaire? Can I become a person of influence? Can I have a business that's so successful that I can either pass it on to my descendants or sell it? Yes, you can. This is what I did in my own career. This is what our companies trained and coached tens of thousands of people to do. We want you to become the cream of the crop, the black belts in this business. Technical knowledge will represent about 15% of your success. 85% of your success will be predicted by your ability to generate a lead. Competence is what people want first when it comes to their professional needs. Now, if they get character as well, you put both of them together, then they'll do business with you and refer you up a storm. I'm going to show you what I call the loyalty combination, and it's a way for you to lock in every buyer. Now, this program outlines 10 strategies to generate an extra 3 listings a month. Don't tell someone what's important to them. Discover what's important to them. We're here to solve problems and find these mutual agreements. It sounds so intimidating, doesn't it? Oh, I have a business plan. I mean, I'm just a realtor. I'm just trying to make a few sales. Goals, finances, time. Those are the 3 elements of a business plan. Money, instead of being a worry, will become a joy. Instead of being something that robs your peace of mind, will actually give you peace of mind. Would you guys like that? To triple their income and double their time off. That's our goal. That's what our company's committed to. Become a master at what you do and how you do it. Write the goals, pursue the goals, do it, change your life.
If you want to take full
Okay.
control.
Hope that sounds exciting to you guys. I am excited to be able to offer this for you guys. Okay, so register here. Here's the link. Okay. And you need to go ahead and register because they're going to mail you a box like this of training materials. Okay, so there's postcards, there's stickers, there's a workbook and stuff like that. So go ahead and sign up so they can mail this to you in advance of the class. Okay, class will be at 9 o'clock, 9 to 11 Wednesday mornings for a week, 8 weeks. And I do have one time we're going to postpone a class, so it'll be 9 weeks long, but 8 weeks of classes. I'm going to be on vacation at the end of April, so we're going to miss that class. But it's an 8-week training program. Really excited about this. I've done Buffini training before. It did help me get excited, get inspired, get more business. Okay, so please register and I hope you'll participate. This is suitable for just about anybody in our office. I did put in my email, if you're a brand new agent or just relocated here, please talk to me first and let's make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. All right, there we go. All right, today's tech tip. The client agent apps. Okay, so we have a client app and we have an agent app. And if you get a new lead, make sure you log into your app and send your client the link to the client version, and that will tie them to you and nobody else can work with them, at least through that app. Okay, so it sets up alerts. You can set up alerts to make it let you know what's going on in your client activity portals. They can look at homes. They can reach out to you directly to say, hey, I just found something I'm really excited about. Can we go see it today? Okay. And it keeps you connected to your past clients as well. So any past clients will stay connected to you and nobody else can pick up that client, at least through the app, as far as I know. All right, you can manage your transactions from the agent app to upload paperwork, and manage details on the transaction, edit details and so forth. And it didn't used to do this, but I think it will even let you start a new transaction from your smartphone. So no excuse about getting your paperwork done. The agent app and the client app are there to help you do your business and do more business. Okay, so check those out if you don't already have them uploaded. And if you aren't already using them, please take advantage of this great tool that HomeSmart offers. All right, this is something that's come about recently. I just went to the Qualifying Broker Summit training a couple weeks ago that GAR put on, actually the GAP group from GAR put on. And there was a session on policies and procedures. And this is something that came up. I'm not sure if it's a NEMRIC requirement because they don't have any acknowledgement of teams, but it's certainly a good idea. NEMRIC is working on developing some rules and guidelines for teams, and I'm sure this will be one of them. So get ahead of the curve, have a written agreement. If you're a team lead, make a written agreement with your team members. I don't think if you're a married couple, you need to do this, but certainly people who are not related to each other need to have a written team agreement to talk about the different aspects of the team. I'd like to have a copy of whatever you come up with and are using with your team people in the office on file, so we know what's going on too. Okay, we encourage teams. They're a great way to do more business, to have an accountability buddy, to have coverage when you're not available, and just have a mix of strengths and weaknesses that kind of like a Zen yin and yang diagram complement each other, cover for each other. Okay, so here's some tips on writing a team agreement. These team agreements should address the following items. Who is the team lead? If you have a 50-50 partnership, be clear on who is in charge of the team. And what is the role of the team members? Who's doing what? Some of you might be good at the paperwork side, some are good at lead generation. Figure out who's going to do what and make that clear in writing. Be clear about split arrangements. Is the team lead getting 30%, 50%, whatever percentage? What is it, 50-50? Is it 75-25 of leads they generate themselves, leads you generate? How are you splitting up the funds on a commission? Please be clear about that. And any other fees that the team has to impose are clear. Talk about who pays for what. Transaction fees, lead generation costs, marketing materials, who's paying for what, and what is the benefit of those? What does the team lead provide to team members? What are the responsibilities of the team members to the team lead? Hours worked, phone calls made, prospecting done, open houses done, so forth, okay? How many days a week are you expected to work? 6, 7, 5, 3, what is it? And be really especially clear and think ahead to what happens when a team member leaves the team, all right? Is any notice required? Who keeps the leads and under what terms? When and how does commission sharing end? You need to be really clear about these things so there's not misunderstandings and hurt feelings because somebody was expecting this, but the other one was expecting that, okay? Is there a required commitment time frame, 6 months, a year, indefinitely, whatever it is, be clear about what your time commitment expectation is. All team lead and members must be in good standings with HomeSmart Realty Pros to stay as a team. And you can choose whether you want to be on option A or option C. Option B, people are not eligible to be on a team because they have a completely different arrangement for their fee structure. So you've got to be on either A or C, but you can choose either one. For the team lead, I guess, should be on option C, but they don't have to be. You can both be on option A, or all of you could be on option A. But the idea of option C is to make it more beneficial and you're lowering your fees for transactions. So that's a good option for C, for teams. And it needs to be signed and dated by all parties in the transaction, okay? Or I should say in the team, all right? We will recognize teams who are people working together, but not officially on Plan C when we do awards. Okay, so you don't have to be on option C to get an award as a team. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? Okay, coming soon to a MLS near you. You may have gotten emails from Inmar that says that their Sky Slope transition is on hold. They were supposed to be migrating over to Sky Slope by March 31st, but apparently there's been some glitches in the transition. They're still trying to work that out. As far as I know, it's still happening. I just spoke with Kathy Colvin, who's working on this for Inmar. And she says things are still happening, but details being worked out. Okay, so we're going to be using Sky Slope forms at some point, but I just don't know when. Okay. All right. One of the things that came out of the commission meeting this month was that they want to start enforcing the 1-year requirement that new brokers have to take new broker business practices. Okay. Many of you have already taken it. If you haven't taken it and you're a new broker, please make sure you take this. They're going to start tracking this and watching out and sending reminders to people, and they're going to start levying fines for those who don't take it within the first year. It's very much like the Smart Start training. I kind of think of it as they teach you how not to be a realtor. There's a lot of stuff in there that I talk about as a QB that they can't teach you because it's specific to each office. But it is a really great training. The people who've taken it have told me they got a lot out of it and learned different things than what we got out of Smart Start training, okay? It is still required, even if you are an experienced broker. One of our agents, Laura Gutierrez, 17 years experience in the business. I'm thinking, it says new brokers. She's not a new broker. Well, they still wanted her to take it because I guess it's required for all New Mexico licensees who are new to New Mexico, not just brand new brokers who've never done any business in real estate before. So everybody who's new in New Mexico has to take it, okay? All right, it's your responsibility to keep track of this and make sure you take it on time. It's not my responsibility to remind you. I do try to remind you, but it's your job to remember to take this, okay? So please do. I know it's cumbersome. It's 4 solid days of training. That's one of the reasons we do Smart Start over 2 hours over 13 weeks. It's a little bit easier to digest and implement and get the extra training that I advise with videos and so forth. But this is their requirement because they want to make sure that every licensee has a foundation to do business and represent clients. Okay, so get it done early and learn as much as you can from it. All right, and along with that, on CE training, I encourage you all to take your CE class 2023 core course as soon as possible, as early in the year as possible every year. There's always good information that you need to know, changes with the commission, changes with the boards, changes with the MLS that you need to be aware of, plus just good reminders about how to work together and do business with our business partners in other offices. Okay, so take the core course as early as you can. There's always good information in there. All right, don't wait until 2024 to take your 23 class. All righty, what else? Oh, HomeSmart wants to feature you in our next email ad campaign. So every quarter, the marketing department at HomeSmart comes up with a new concept for marketing our office, but nationwide, to agents who might not know about HomeSmart. And they would love to feature you and share with other agents what's so great about HomeSmart and what you love about HomeSmart. So I encourage you to fill out the email. I sent an email out last week, but right here on this page is a link to the survey. It's a Google survey. I think we could even go there right now and take a look at it. So here's what it looks like. And it's about 15 questions. You can probably skip any ones you want to. But if you have some ideas about what makes HomeSmart great that you want to tell other people about, please fill this out. We'd love to hear from you. They also would like your honest feedback about what's not working too. So feel free to answer those questions honestly that way. And everybody who participates is going to be put in a drawing for a $100 gift certificate to the Marketing Design Center. They're going to give several away. I don't know how many. So you have pretty good odds of winning a design center credit. And probably if they use one of your quotes in the campaign, you'd have an even better chance of winning $100 in the gifts in the marketing campaign. All right, let's see. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to go back to our office meeting. There we go. Okay. All right, so please fill that out. I'll try to remember to send that out again this week as an email to remind you to do that. All right, probably just take a few minutes. We'd really appreciate it. All righty. Oh, digital brochure is ready. This is a great way to let other people you come across who you would like to introduce to HomeSmart. It's 16 pages. We can go visit it right here. And it's kind of like a digital magazine. So let's see here. How do we get to see the whole thing? I guess that's it. Open with, there we go. So it just kind of goes through and talks about the different features and benefits of working at HomeSmart, the things that we offer our agents, our commission plans are explained a little bit. Home health, our HomeSmart Health, the agent equity program, talking about our culture, quotes from our agents, and how to get in touch with us to find out more. Okay, so really great, easy way to share about HomeSmart. Check that out, download it, and keep it in your computer so that you can easily share it with another agent who you think might be a good fit for us. Cool. All right, I want to remind everybody about agent equity. You need to go ahead and sign up for this because when you send me a referral of somebody that you would like to have join HomeSmart, we want to give you credit and reward you for that, but you need to sign up ahead of time to get that credit. So it's free, you don't have to change plans, and it will have a sunset. They will not offer this at some point to new people when they run out of money. There's $10 million in the pot. And that comes directly out of Matt Widow's pocket. So at some point, he's going to say, I'm done, and cut it off. Go ahead and sign up now, okay? You could earn up to $83.50 in referral in stock grants, okay? And in cash rewards, I guess, too. I don't know if they're doing cash rewards. I think it's just stock grants. Now, we aren't public yet, but we're going to be probably sometime next year when the stock market settles down from the volatility we're seeing right now and the bear market we're about to head into, I think. No cost, no obligation, just sign up. And there's information. If you follow these links on this page, you'll see more information about it. Pardon me about my voice. Let me have a drink of water. So we want to say happy birthday to our birthday people. Diana Warrington, Monique Ortega, Norma Aragon, Ruben Griego is tomorrow, and Yvonne Gonzalez next week. Happy birthday, everybody. Then we have anniversaries to acknowledge. Eddie Stewart and Ina Adams. So Ina Adams, I think it's Ina Adams. Always get that mixed up. But so glad to have you as part of HomeSmart. Happy anniversary. And second anniversaries, we have Kara Douglas and Tom Tasker from Santa Fe area. Kara's in Las Vegas. And third anniversary from March, we have Aaron Taylor, Amara Hindi. So thank you for being part of HomeSmart. Okay, our transaction coordinator, I always like highlighting Amy and letting you know that she offers a great service to you guys. She helps you complete all your paperwork and stay on top of deadlines. She'll help you order inspections. And this frees you up to go out there and get another deal to give to Amy, okay? You get paid more quickly because I know your deal will be completed, all your paperwork's in, and takes a lot of the hassle and puts more fun into your business, okay? So if you haven't worked with Amy, give her a try on your next transaction. Okay, closings. These are our February closings. Kara Douglas, Eleanor Perez, Matthew Curry, Nicholas Baca, Patricia Alufaituli, Ruben Griego, and Teresa Sanchez. Then for two closings in February, we have Aaron Taylor and then Summer and Christy. And for three closings, Valentino Realty Group. Congratulations, everybody. Uh-oh, this says 2022. We got to fix that. 2023. Okay, wants, needs, and brags. This is where I get to open it up and you guys get to tell everybody about transactions you're working on, that you have open houses available for, you have upcoming listings, things you're really excited about in your business to share with everybody else. I'm going to unmute and speak up.
May I discuss?
Yes.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so I'm having an issue where I've got a few clients that are pre-approved under 150 to 200,000. Market's kind of crazy right now where it appears that the only things that are available are trailer houses and condominiums with condominium associations and rent leases. Or land leases, I mean. So my next plan of action is finding houses that are not on the market, so that way we can make an off the market offer on them.
Great.
My question is, what would we need to do if, for example, there's a lot of houses on the west side where, there's been people that have been living in them for 10, 15 years since the early 2000s. They bought them at 90,000, 100,000. But there's houses down the road that have sold for 250,000. So my question is, I'm kind of at a standstill and in limbo as to where I need to proceed, because if we do something like this, when we find a house that's 100,000 off the market, and then we have to get an appraisal, are we going to kind of screw ourselves out of the market by adding in some of these comps that are over 200? You know what I mean? It's kind of on a slippery slope in this one.
Well, it is what it is. They are, if they're cash buyers, obviously, I think you're saying they're not cash buyers, they're FHA, VA, whatever. Appraisal has to get done. And there's nothing but to work with that and see what's everybody willing to do once that comes in. Does anybody else have any other ideas or suggestions? For Nicholas. I think it's great that you're going out to go find deals for your buyers. We should all be doing more of that. Look at for sale by owners on Zillow and for sale by owner.com or whatever, but also just putting out a letter or a postcard or something, say, hey, I've got a buyer. Are you interested in selling? Here's what they're looking for. Why not? And then put a deal together.
Okay. Yeah.
And appraisal is going to come in. It's going to have to get done, but you can work around that. Keep the deal together by negotiating what each side needs to get out of that and can do about it.
Okay. So if, for example, like the appraiser comes in, they're like, oh, well, this should be at 200,000. And then the sellers are like, give me some more money. You know what I mean? It's just kind of it is what.
Yeah, go find a different buyer for it then.
The seller shouldn't see the appraisal.
No, they should not.
They shouldn't even be looking at the appraisal, because that's between the bank, your buyer, and you are the only people that ever see the results of the appraisal. The only time the sellers need to see that appraisal is if it appraises for less than what they're selling it for, because then you have to renegotiate.
Okay.
So it could be, they could have sold it for 100 grand and it came in at 500 grand. None of their business.
Cool.
The bank's not automatically going to share that with the seller.
Okay.
Right.
Makes
But
sense.
if it doesn't match, say they offered, 160 and the appraisal comes in at 200, you don't have to pay 200 for it. You
No,
pay 160.
Nice.
But if it comes in at 160 and you've offered 200, then you've got to renegotiate everything.
Okay,
Get
that
the
makes
seller
sense.
to come down.
Yeah, and that's
'cause-
where we're at with the house on Lee Loop. We're trying to adjust the prices to make it justifiable for the price because it came over asking. It's like, but cool. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else have questions, items to share, open houses that are coming up? What do you want to share with each other? Anthony's got a bunch of new business, and Felix, what are you guys doing? You got anything you want to tell us about? Okay, all right. Well, we'll move along here. Okay. So as always, asking you guys for referrals of agents to let me talk to and see who might be a good fit for us. I'm always happy to talk to your referrals, and you will win a $100 gift card if they join us. Okay. Plus, you get stock grants if you signed up for agent equity. All right. I got 2 offices available to rent, one at the west side and one at the east side. The one right next to me is vacant. And we still have a vacant office over on the west side too, although I'm talking to somebody tomorrow who might be taking that. Okay. And we have a couple cubicles for rent, one in each office as well. Okay. If you need help in the Real Smart Agent panel, call our agent services hotline. Remember, it rings through to Phyllis's cell phone, so please don't call it at 10 o'clock at night. But 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, you can reach out and get help with anything to do with the Real Smart Agent panel. Okay, if she can't help you, she can get through to HomeSmart Corporate, and they will help figure out if there's a problem, a glitch, or something like that. We can get those taken care of for you. But we got to know about them. And if you're having trouble with any of our tech tools, please reach out to Phyllis and get some help. Okay. And then here's Phyllis's corner. Phyllis, do you want to speak up?
Yeah. Hi guys. I am working on a video for our offices. And so for any of you who have taken some pictures at any of our events, I would appreciate if you would share them with me. If you have, something you want to share, it's just to kind of to promote us. And I'm going to have one of the agents, then I'll, have one of some content and, definitely, probably our smart partners, if they want to give me, information that I can add to that as well. So anyway, just appreciate it if you guys would do that.
And
Thanks.
to add to that, yeah, thank you, Phyllis. To add to that, these are for the TVs in our lobby areas, okay? And so if you've got video of you working with clients or doing an open house or doing a video tour, send that to us. Maybe we can use part of it. We'd love to have more video on our video display in our lobby areas. Okay, so video pictures of you guys out working would be also very welcome. All right. Okay, moving right along here. What else do you need? We're always happy to hear from you and happy to see whatever we can do to help you grow your business. Let me know how we can help. And to remind you that we are 100% for agents always. Okay, stop my share and open it up for general discussion. Anybody have questions, comments, anything you want to put out there? Now's your chance before we wrap up our office meeting. Anybody? Okay, I can't wait for the GAR offices to be completed so we can have meetings in person again. And in real life together. It's so much easier to network in person and share information with each other in person. But GAR's building has been, they had the collapse from rain Labor Day weekend 2 years ago, I think it's been now. It happened the first year of COVID, and we have not had a meeting space since then. So I'm really hoping that once GAR opens its building back up for realtors to use the spaces again, they've got big plans for better spaces and more spaces to use. So I'm excited. I can't wait for that. They're predicting November-ish that they'll be completed with the construction on their building. So can't wait. All right. In the meantime, you are always welcome to reach out to me and to Phyllis. If you need help with anything, let us know. And we're excited to move into spring, I'm seeing more activity and hearing about more activity from all of you. Please do sign up for the Buffini training. I'd love to get a group of, we can have about 8 people, I think, in our office here, and we're going to try to add Zoom to it as well. So if you can't make it to the office, please let me know and we'll make a Zoom link to participate as well. Okay. See you guys later, and get out there and sell something.